Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and to our next 3 a.m. watching movie reaction. Tonight slash this morning, it is The Conjuring 3. So you guys know I've been watching the Conjuring films leading up to this. I watched the first and second one over the last couple of weeks. I definitely was jump scared repeatedly throughout both movies. I felt the first one was definitely better than the second, at least for me, with my tastes. I'm hoping that this one will be very creepy, but I'm also concerned about it. As you know, I definitely got a little overly scared with the first one, and it's like nighttime, and you guys see my lights reflecting on me for the purpose of filming, but the rest of the room and everything outside is dark, so it's gonna be interesting. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited because, you know, the other films, everybody had already seen them long before me, but this time I'm right on time, so. All right, let's do it. I've got my popcorn, I've got caffeine, I've got Nala's right here. Maybe she'll come up and protect me again. All right, let's go. Oh, he's in the shot. Oh my god! Is that supposed to be blood?
David! What's happening, buddy? Are you okay?
Maybe turn the light on!
What's going on?
You guys never turn the fucking light on. Uh-oh.
David?
David's been inhabited for sure.
We need to do this right now. Okay, let's get him down to the clinic. Take me. Leave him alone. I can't fly.
Okay. That would seem weird. But then again, if you had supposedly just witnessed all the shit that we saw at the beginning of the movie, you'd probably think, alright, so this is just still going on. Especially if you were this guy. I mean, he called the demon to come into him. The fuck is this? Don't touch that. Why would you touch that? What would ever make you think it was a good idea to just stick your face? I don't care for this shot. Please. I feel like something's gonna like... No. No! Okay. That didn't fully get me because I know what this movie does now. Uh-oh. Whoa!
Right, Barney. What the hell?
So you gotta be careful with these things. He could have killed that guy. Or himself. You know, I say this about you shouldn't be cutting wood out by yourself, but, I mean, anytime when you're not paying attention. But,
It feels so hot.
yeah, one time my dad decided to do that not smartly. And the chainsaw kicked up and cut into his shoulder. Now, obviously that was bad. He had to, like, drive himself to the hospital.
Don't tell you what. We can both quit next time. How about that?
So yeah, don't do that. It's gonna wake up and be like, he's possessed.
Daddy!
Lorraine, you have to call
I told you.
We have to warn them. It's got the kid.
It's fine, it's over.
Nope.
It's safe, the demon is gone.
Artie. It's got Artie.
I told you he was gonna just immediately wake up and be like that. Like, instantaneously.
We'll show you the evidence we've collected.
Okay, we're gonna try and convince you with some shit.
If you're not convinced, we'll butt out. Deal?
Right? Show me what you got.
Mr. Johnson, to count one of indictment number SAJ-1216.
Okay, I mean, that's kind of funny.
Class A felony. How do you plead?
Your Honor, my client pleads not guilty by reason of demonic possession.
Judge is like, excuse me? Is that a thing? That's not something that I've heard of before. What's it gonna do? No, 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 no. Okay, get off the bed. Don't, like, peer down into it. Don't look in the mirror. Get off the fucking bed. Not that slowly either. Oh god, I would be fucking running. Don't. Oh my god, I don't like this. Yeah.
It's gonna ruin your dress if you go in there.
Wow. Good excuse, Ed.
So,
That's gonna convince her.
15 feet into the right?
All the shit you've seen her do so far,
careful.
don't go down there.
Just hold my
It's gonna ruin your dress. She's totally gonna go with that. And especially, you know, you. Fucking heart attack, man. Is this gonna be. Oh my god. I didn't even realize she had to crawl. She's going under the house. I thought it was a fucking basement. Oh no. I thought it was.
You alright?
I'm fine, man. It's just a rat.
It's not gonna be just a rat. The rat was tied to the thing before. And, you know. It couldn't at least have been a basement. You know, I'm always talking about how there's always a terrible basement in one of these, but they had to find a way to make it worse. So far, I'm not that scared. I think.
Brother Castor.
Ah, it's this guy. Okay, now the scariness just took up like 10 notches. John Noble.
Padre. What I did from care for normal.
We had breakfast before we left home. I met Warren. This is my wife, Lorraine.
That chicken shit on my head.
Alright, so this guy's nuts. Holy shit.
Should burn all this.
I thought of it. But I felt it was safer to keep them.
It's the same exact fucking thing you guys do.
I like taking guns off the streets.
Yeah. And she's like, okay, fair enough, I get it.
All these organized do the decimal system, do you?
No, I don't know. The clues that you seek could be anywhere. Okay? Or they may not be here at all.
Use.
Oh shit, they're testing her?
Just pull from the evidence locker.
They're testing her.
And what, you wanted to pick out the murder weapon?
I'll take you out there, but first I want to see what she can do.
Absolutely not. My wife is not a sideshow attraction.
If she is what you say she is, then this shouldn't be a problem, Mr. Warren, right?
No way. Forget it. We just...
They bet. They bet.
It was a 1 in 3 chance.
I was gonna say that.
Sounds appropriate. You know, I actually met Elvis once.
Yeah? Was that before or after that?
And after.
Oh my god. This guy is my spirit person too. The fuck do you mean wood scraping? What you gonna see? What is that gonna be? That wood scraping sound? Like that shit? It's shit like that gets me more scared than anything. The things where you can't see anything and there's just like this mundane kind of weird noises that shouldn't be there.
I got you something.
Ed, stop chasing her. Bro, your heart can't take it. Like, what do you think is gonna happen to her? I get that she's having these visions and shit, but it's not like anything is there right now actually getting her. So just let her do it. No, don't. She'd 10,000 times rather you just let her run into this than, ooh, never mind, I was fucking wrong. I was 100% wrong. I apologize, Ed. Ed, I apologize. Ed, I was so wrong. Oh, shit. Okay. I was the wrongest of wrong. I'm sorry. Wow, okay, so that, it really did try to kill her. But, so that's what happened to her, her body's in the water. She ran off, and she's dead, she's in the water.
She's down there. She's down there.
I'm not sure.
But, yeah.
I know what it looks like, but I don't want any of this getting out until we have a positive ID from the coroner. You know, we dragged this basin twice. Had to pull teeth to get it done the 3rd time. Never would have done it if it weren't for you.
Just glad we could help.
Let me know where you're staying. Not get that case filed to anymore.
Bro. It was good. You got me, movie. You got me so much.
It's Arnie. It followed him. You said this was over, but now he's trapped in there with this thing, and it's telling him to kill himself.
Debbie, just calm down and listen to me. I need you to call the prison chaplain.
Father Newman.
Father Newman. Tell
Father
him
Newman isn't gonna do shit.
we're on a 24-hour suicide watch.
If it's
Oh
really
no. You wanna touch the body?
then that connection could still be open.
She's like, I gotta touch the body.
There's gotta be another way.
I would say it's not that big a deal to do it, but Ed thinks it's a big deal, and I was totally wrong to judge Ed before, or to question his assessment of the situation, so... I'm gonna trust that it's very dangerous. Oh my god!
I'm sorry.
It was her. It was her.
Ed, what the hell is going on?
Help me find it. Find what?
Oh my god! That is what she fucking does. She tricks just like with Arnie.
She was here. She was in our house.
Is he gonna be like working with her or something? Oh, that's what it's gonna be, right?
You stay here, call the police. What do you want me to tell them? Anything, just get him out there.
Yeah. He's working with her. Like all that time that he spent with the Satanists, he got converted or something.
The curse.
Found is a priest. I found his father. He's good. Don't make me feel
Oh my god. This bitch is crazy. The fuck? How's there two people? What the fuck is this? This is weird. That freaks me out. Why don't you just lead him back to the altar and then like jump in front of that and then he can smash the altar? That's one idea?
But it's not. It's not. It's our strength. Now open your eyes.
Yep. She did! Smart. Good girl. She did it.
I forgot my pills.
Of course. I mean, that's actually perfect, because you know she would. That makes sense to me.
Law if a person can walk in and say the devil made me do it.
Well, that was it. That was the third Conjuring movie. I was definitely the least scared in this one. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that it was interesting. It seemed to me very different than the first two. I haven't seen like any of the like spin-off sort of things. Like I know there's movies about Annabelle and there's one about the nun and I think there's another one about something else. So I'm wondering if this is also kind of incorporating some of the stylistic things from those, where maybe it gets to be more like blatantly and obviously focused on like supernatural, intensively in your face supernatural stuff all the time, as opposed to like the just kind of creepy, you don't know what's there or what's gonna happen and you're in suspense all of the time sort of moments. But to me, I definitely find that sort of the creepiness. It's dark and you hear noises that shouldn't be there but that aren't that too different and from what you might expect. You just don't know why they're happening and you don't know when or what is going to pop out at you, and you don't have a clear explanation for what's going on. I feel like that is way scarier than coming right at the beginning and saying that there's some sort of curse that's placed on people that's leading to them being possessed and killing others and then killing themselves. I think it's an interesting story. It was definitely entertaining and enjoyable to watch. And they got me a few times. I think some of the best parts were when Lorraine and Ed were trying to find the girl's body. That was one of the best parts for me overall. I feel like a lot of the ending stuff, it was just too much. It was just too much for me. Like, it wasn't scary at all. Like, I think the last thing that I found really, like, scary was when it turned out that Ed was actually attacking Lorraine with a knife in their home. Not when he was attacking her later with a sledgehammer, because you knew that he obviously wasn't going to kill her. And I called it, right? That she could lead him back to the altar, and then he used that to smash the altar, and that's indeed what happened. But, so yeah, so that was probably the last moment I would consider scary. And I don't know, from that point on, I guess it's just because I assumed they definitely weren't going to die because they're real people, and that's not how they died. But then also, like, I haven't looked up all the details of this case, but I feel like this movie out of the three is almost certainly the one that took the most dramatic license, the most liberties with the story. I mean, I'm sure that he actually did only serve those 5 years and everything based on, like, they included that at the end. And he was convicted of manslaughter, not first-degree murder. I'm sure that's all true. But I'm also sure that there wasn't, like, some hunt down of a satanic worshipping witch woman who was the daughter of a former priest who was obsessed with the occult, and she ended up also dying and possessing Ed and almost killing Lorraine, and like that stuff definitely didn't happen. None of that happened. What I am curious about how much the story of the missing girl and then her going to find the body, how much, if that was real, because that to me seems like something that they would have been involved in, possibly would have participated in. Again, I don't think the falling off the cliff part was real, but that was good. That was like one of the big things for me. You know, I was like, what are you doing, Ed? Why are you so concerned? Nothing's gonna happen. And Ed was right, I was wrong. But the strong point just continues to be the relationship between those two. So I do think it's cool that the way that they tried to wrap it up was the idea that the curse is trying to utilize strong connections between people in order to take victims, but that it was actually that connection that overcomes it in a way, both, and stops them from being killed, both in terms of Ed and Lorraine and Arnie and his girlfriend. So I thought that was cool. I think that, like, with possession stuff, at a certain point, it gets kind of over the top. Like, in the beginning scene, when they had the little boy he was contorting and everything, that was like, that was freaky and gross to watch. But then when they had it happening later at the end with Arnie, and he was also, like, floating in the air and there was glass flying everywhere, that's when it seems like it's just too much. And maybe that's just me. Like, at that point, it doesn't seem scary to me. Like, it's scarier in the earlier segment with the kid than it is later. Yeah. But there were some good moments, and it was definitely an interesting story. It was a good idea to bring in John Noble, because he always makes things scary. Yeah. So I'd be curious about, like I said, how involved they were, if this was a real thing with the other missing girl, or if that was just another dramatic story element that they added in. Um, I wonder, like, what they actually said at the trial. I'm gonna have to look up a lot of this. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I'd have to know about the other movies to see if this is more like in line with those overall. But I do think it was an interesting kind of idea, which was to combine a horror movie but also with like a almost like a detective mystery story. That was different. And I'm not sure if it totally worked, but it was entertaining. Like, I'm not sure how highly I would rate the movie. I don't think it was like a super great scary movie, but it was entertaining. The first one is definitely by far the best, though. Like, it's the first one, and then the second one, and then this one is like kind of down here, I feel like. Even though it was fun. So, I don't know. But you guys, why don't you tell me your thoughts? What did you think? Did you like feel really scared throughout the movie? Did you enjoy the kind of detective-y elements of the story? Do you enjoy like the more mysterious things in the shadows coming out to get you sort of horror stories, or more of like the satanic horror stories? I do like the idea that to have the satanic element, they had to rely on the concept of, even though there was demons involved, it was human evil, which they even had the one police officer say that. Which, because you have to decide for yourself whether you believe any of those things from the first couple movies or anything that is talked about. But you can definitely believe that there's evil people out there that would be trying to do harm. So, but yeah. So, what do you guys think? What was your impressions overall? All right, gonna wrap this up here now because I'm very tired. But thank you guys so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.